Muddy. Welcome back to the All Things Good channel and to another video. How are you all? Hope you are all doing really well and doing all things good this week. Busy week here again, I tell you. Oh yes, well it started on Sunday with Mother's Day. Of course it was Mother's Day here in the UK on Sunday, and we gave my mum a little treat. We had a lovely little sort of Ritz tea party kind of lunch, which was gorgeous and she loved. So a little bit of that to show you. But at the tea party, we had some beautiful food, and I actually bought a lovely piece of gammon from a local butcher's here called Smith and Ellis. I shall link them down below for you. Hello, Smith and Ellis. And they do the most beautiful cuts of meat and produce, all locally sourced. It's absolutely fantastic. I bought a huge piece of gammon, and for a couple of days I sat it in some water containing salt, lots of brown sugar and some bay leaves, and some cloves as well, and it just gave it the most beautiful scent as it marinated throughout a couple of days. Then Paul cooked it, roasted it, and then he made a fabulous camembert cheese sauce that had whole grain mustard and garlic in. That with the gammon on hot baguettes. It was gorgeous. We made a few cold sandwiches as well and had some lovely bits of cake and trifle and a cheese board, and it was just lovely. So for those of you that did celebrate Mother's Day, I hope you had a lovely time. And for those of you that didn't, I know it can be a very difficult time if you don't have a mom to celebrate it with, or you're not a mom and you're doing something completely different. But I hope you had a super weekend anyway, and your week has started well. There is lots to show you in this video, some lovely new deliveries I've had, lots of shopping to show you, lots of shenanigans as always, and let's just get into it. So I hope you enjoy this week's video. So of course it was Mother's Day here on Sunday in the UK, so we gave my mum a little treat, a nice little Ritz tea party lunch with all the little goodies that I mentioned before. We bought her some little presents as well. She had a lovely time. Good morning. First coffee of the morning is always the best, especially when it's been made in your new coffee machine. Grace has bought a very retro looking Swan espresso coffee maker that we didn't need actually, because we've got a Smeg one, but it's lovely, it's great, love it. And actually, I can honestly say, although it's all in the coffee, and Grace has bought some lovely selection of coffees, that actually makes a much smoother, nicer coffee than the Smeg one. Controversial, I know, controversial. And I love it, I love it. So I don't know where to put my Smeg one now. I might have to go in the bedroom. Can you imagine that? Coffee first thing in the morning. Anyway, I wanted to show you what I had for Mother's Day, because we had such a lovely, lovely day. And Mum really enjoyed herself. We gave her some little presents, gave her some flowers as well, but they were at her house, so I hadn't filmed those. But Grace bought me a lovely card, the Little Miss card, which says, Happy Mother's Day, I love you because we have a giggle. You're always there to chat. You're not too bossy. Well, maybe just a little bit. You put up with me when I was naughty. I think we need to change that to when I am naughty. You're a ray of sunshine. Aw. You're there when I need a hug. To Mum, happy Mother's Day. Have a wonderful Mother's Day. Love from Grace, and from Albert, and from Linny, and from Mila. And talking of which, the present she gave me was beautiful. If you've been on Facebook, you would have seen me post this already. Look at this. Oh, got a bit of light backlight going on there. But Grace has actually had a watercolour painting done of the fur babies. It's very difficult to see with this lighting, isn't it? It's a little bit better. So Mila, Albert and Lenny, I think she supplied them obviously with a photograph, and then this beautiful watercolour has been done. And isn't that cute? And what a really thoughtful present I thought that was. Absolutely gorgeous. Love it, love it, love it. And then my mummy, from one mother to another, my mummy bought me this necklace, and actually there's matching earrings to go with it. But I thought that was very sweet, and I shall wear that happily. So yeah, we had a lovely, lovely Mother's Day. So I'm just going to have my coffee. There's a lot to do today. Get up and get going. I've got some appointments. I need to take Mum shopping. So let's crack on. Found this in B&M today. Poor Lenny. You ready? I think Albert's just going to go dizzy. So I've just taken delivery of a couple of new purchases. Yes, I look like I'm going to Glastonbury, don't I? So I found this company called Vivi Muddy on Instagram. Absolutely love it. Raincoats and accessories made from 100% recyclable material, 100% vegan, in every colour or pattern you can imagine. So I went for this rain cover jacket that does have buttons, but it's really big. It only comes in one size, but that's because I suppose you could wear it in the winter if you've got lots of warm clothes on underneath. You've still got plenty of room, but you can wear it in the spring. I mean, it's raining all the time here at the moment, so it's just ideal. Nice and roomy, nice and long, comes to way below my knees. And I went for the bucket hat as well, although the raincoat does have its own hat, which is brilliant in case I forget my Liam Gallagher bucket hat, but I do like this. And I just can't get over, I can't get over the quality. It's absolutely gorgeous, and it comes in these little bags as well. You get these gorgeous little bags, so you can fold them up, put them in your car, or keep them somewhere where you're always going to need them. I absolutely love it. Link in the description down below for you. So on Wednesday evening I took a trip to the Invisible Chef's house, and we decided a bit of a team effort this week. So I did a side salad, a Greek salad, which had red onions, peppers, cucumber, tomatoes, olives, feta cheese, some olive oil and some oregano, while of course the Invisible Chef went to work and made a masterpiece of beautiful ribeye steak and lovely cooked prawns in a butter and garlic sauce. It was delicious.
I'll
today I have been to Primark. I do love a bit of Primarny, don't you? And I've got quite a lot to show you. So let's get straight into it. I've done a bit of holiday shopping actually as part of this haul. And to begin with, I got some new sandals. Now, what I love about Primark is that anything like this, sandals, well actually anything in Primark is really well priced. But the sandals and things like this you can just buy for your holiday, and even if you are just buying them just to use for a week while you're on holiday or two, they're so cheap and such good value for what they are that if they get wrecked on holiday, it doesn't really matter. But the flip-flops are £1 a pair. Can you believe that? You can't get them anywhere else for £1. £1 for a pair of flip-flops with every colour under the sun. But these lovely sandals were actually £5. Got them in silver. They do have them in black and other colours, but that's quite a nice sort of little sandal for going out in the evening, I thought, when you're abroad on holiday. It's still quite warm, isn't it, in the evenings generally? So it's nice to have a nice dress on or a nice evening outfit, but not your flip-flops in the evening, but it is still nice to wear sandals. So I picked up those, thought they were very holiday-ish. And on the theme of holiday, I also got a new beach towel. And this is really nice because unlike some beach towels that you can get, this was £10, unlike some beach towels that you can get that are really, really thin, which in some circumstances is quite good because it means after you've had a day at the beach or the pool, it dries very quickly, ready for the next day. But this is a bit thicker material, which I like. And it's enormous. It's like a bath sheet, which means that it's going to fit on the entire length of that sun lounge that I shall be on. So it's very, very, very long. It's huge. The £10 I thought was a bargain. I went for the pink and white stripe. It's quite traditional looking beach towel, isn't it? But again, they had lots of different colours, lots of different designs, lovely ones for children, lots of Disney characters and all sorts of things. But I just thought that was a really sort of nice, girly, summery coloured beach towel. So I'm very, very pleased with that. I got a t-shirt for the summer. Again, this will be quite useful on holiday with shorts or just around the apartment or what have you. But you can always use it anywhere in the garden or what have you. It's a nice sort of general t-shirt, but it has got words on it. It was £3 and it says Colorado, Denver Uptown. I got this in a medium, which translates as a UK 12 to 14 or a USA 8 to 10. And again, lots of colours, lots of different motifs, and you can get plain ones as well. Some of them were £2. Fantastic, just for a t-shirt, just for any time. I got a sweatshirt in a sort of dark pink. Now this was £6 and it's quite simple and quite plain. But what I like about it, especially with the weather here at the moment, is it's not quite, it's getting warmer, but it's not very warm. And we're having some days that are still cold, some days that are rainy, some days that are dry. So it's this nice sort of just going into spring, in between weather, still can get a bit chilly feeling. But again, something you can wear any day, really, quite casual, perhaps with a pair of jeans. And I don't buy a lot of pink, but this is more of a sort of dark pink. So it would look nice with black or blue jeans, I thought. An absolute bargain. And again, all different colours available in that. So I was really pleased with that. I did get some underwear. This was £6 for a bra and knicker set, which I thought were really nice. Again, all different sizes, colours, designs. This one has a very pretty little daisy pattern on, and it's matching bra and panties. So got those, bargain. Also picked up a turban shower cap, £2 again. They do these in different designs, Find these really useful if it's on one of those non-hair washing days when you're taking your makeup off or in the shower, in the bath. I do like a shower cap. And I love these, very, very good quality with nice soft material inside. So it's very comfortable on your head. And these last forever. I've had loads of these. Put them through the washing machine, absolutely fine. And as I say, lots of different designs, but for £2 they are a bargain, because normally shower caps at that price are just very, very flimsy plastic. Sometimes Boots do a very good quality shower cap, but it's far more expensive than that. So Primark is definitely, from what I have seen, the cheapest, best quality for things, or any bath accessories actually, but shower caps and things like that, absolute bargains. And that is it. Oh, I did buy myself a little nightie as well, which is this one. And they've got a whole department of loungewear and pyjamas and shorts and goodness knows what else. But I bought myself a little sort of negligee kind of nightie. And that was the bargain price of £10. Again, that's in a size 10 to 12. So I found quite a nice few extras in clothes and underwear, but I also got a few other bits as well. I did buy Paul a present. Bought Paul a little plant for his house. Now, looks real, it's not real. Looks real, but it's not real. And it was a bargain. It was £5. And I thought it looked very realistic, but he has, as you know, bought some plants in the last week or so. But this one, I've spotted a little area in his dining room that could have done with the plant, but it's a very, very dark spot. So the fact that it's a faux plant will be great, because I think a real plant wouldn't survive in that dark spot. And again, the homeware department of Primark has loads and loads of faux plants and all sorts of bits and pieces. I'm loving Primark's home department this season. Lots and lots of new spring items coming as well. Absolutely fab. So I picked up that. That's for Paul. I should give that to him when I see him. I then got 4 scented room sachets in the scent of cotton. I have opened one of these somewhere, this one, yeah, and it's lovely. This smells like a cross between baby powder and fresh linen. They've got a little hole in, so you can hang these perhaps in your wardrobe. It's really nice for scenting your wardrobe, but you can just hang them anywhere in any room, or you can actually put them in your car as well. And they're just a really nice sort of subtle scent that fills the room, but very, very fresh. And again, they've got lots and lots of different fragrances in this, but this was my favourite. So I got 4 of those, and I will be putting one in my car tomorrow. I also got this fresh linen fabric spray. Now, as you know, sort of in between my bed linen washes once a week, I do spray on the bed some Lenore crease release to keep the creases out of the duvet cover, and sometimes some Febreze. But this is a linen spray, and this is in fresh linen, but again, they did have other scents. They had a vanilla, and I think they had a eucalyptus as well, but this one I preferred the scent of, so I'll give that a go on the sheets later. I got some jewellery. I got 3 rings, and again, they do these in different sizes, small, medium and large. I went for a medium. £3.50 for 3 silver rings. And I think costume jewellery can look equally as attractive as expensive jewellery, and I do like a little bit of costume jewellery to go with different outfits and for work or what have you, or parties, anywhere really, because costume jewellery always looks great, doesn't it? And I love silver. I don't wear a lot of gold jewellery. Whenever you see my jewellery, you always see it will be silver, so I kept with silver. Thought they were quite cute. £3.50, bargain. Got some makeup as well, just 2 palettes today. This one I've had before, but I've just run out of some of the colours in it. So this is £5, and this is the Smolder eyeshadow palette, and the colours are generally smoking. So we've got sort of creams, light browns, and the darker charcoal and smoky colours in there that I tend to use mostly. And the ones that are missing out of my old Smolder palette are this one, and this one. So you can see the colours that I use most of. But for £5, absolute bargain. And another palette, which was £7, was this one called the Highlight and Glow 4-shade highlighter palette. So this is more of a highlighter palette for cheeks and your face. And I haven't tried this one before, so let you know how I get on with that one. But I really like the shades in that. They're quite pastel-like, and I really liked those colours. Nice going into the spring, or if you're not wearing much makeup, just want a little bit of a glow, that might be nice for the summer as well. So I'm very pleased about that. And then for £2, my last item, I picked up some LED silver Firefly Lights. And I've had lots of these around Christmas time, and I put them round plants and things like that for little lights that don't get warm so they don't damage anything. But again, that's actually for Paul. Little area in his dining room that I've spotted that he might like those for. So when I see him later on this week, I should give him those and his plant. That's my little Primark haul for today. Came to £70, but actually for everything that I've got, I do think that's a bargain. So here we are having our moment on the bed, and hopefully if you live in the UK, you will have remembered last night to have put your clocks forward, and if you haven't, you need to do it now. So we have sprung forward, clocks have gone forward by an hour, which means we're going to start to have much lighter evenings, longer, but a little bit darker first thing in the morning. But it kind of all evens out soon, doesn't it? So April, it's going to be April this week. My goodness, I can't believe it. Which also means start of April is my Grace's birthday. She will be 19 on the 3rd of April. I'm not quite sure where those 19 years have gone, and I can't believe it's 12 months since we had that lovely do for her 18th birthday, which you probably remember if you've been following me for that long. Actually, we didn't have the party till August because we had a joint party, if you remember, for Adam's 21st and Grace's 18th, but it was 12 months ago. She was 18 and she went off to France to work for 2 months in a hotel in Marseille. And I'm just stunned that that was a year ago. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Time just seems to be flying. And this year particularly, certainly I've only just finished Vlogmas. I'm sure I've only just taken the Christmas decorations down. It's unbelievable. It's April, but my word, we're going into the spring and summer, which is just, apart from Christmas, I don't like the winter at all. So spring and summer are my favourite seasons, my favourite seasons. So I'm really pleased that we're heading in that direction now. And of course, I'm starting to think about holidays, and I wonder if you are. Have you got holidays booked? I'd love to hear about it if you have. But yeah, there's lots of nice things planned and another busy week coming up. Hopefully, the Invisible Chef will be working his magic today, as you're watching this, which will be in next week's vlog. And then next weekend, because it's Grace's birthday, we're having a bit of a do. So that probably won't be in next week, so it'll be the week after, if that makes sense. But yeah, it'll all come together. And I just need to work out what I need to get her. She's had some money toward a holiday that she's got in May, but I do need to get her a little gift as well, and a card. So I should probably do that the next couple of days. And all in all, I'm just sort of running around as busy as ever. But I hope you are enjoying the channel, and I've got some nice plans coming up and some different things to incorporate into the channel. And you may remember right at the start of the year, I told you that I was going to perhaps have an online shop. Now that hasn't come off the ground yet, and it's still very much a thought process. The website has been created, but I just simply have not had the time to think about what I'm going to sell, quite frankly, or how it's all going to come about. So I still want that to be a plan for this year, but I'm not quite sure how and when it's all going to happen yet. So I will keep you posted as to what does happen. But that's kind of in the pipeline, but not solidified, if that makes sense. But really enjoying having Paul as part of the channel and all the lovely ideas he's got for some beautiful recipes that, and I hope he's going to do very, very soon. But everybody's just so busy, and it's sort of cramming everything into a week, and the weeks are flying, and my goodness. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this week's video, and do let me know in the comments what you're up to this week and what you'd like to see coming forward. I mean, hopefully I'm going to be getting into that garden soon, so I want to make a few little changes and some additions to the garden. So I'd like to know what you're doing, or if you've got any ideas or suggestions for me as well. I'd like some really nice colour going on this year in the garden, and there's not really any major changes I'm making to the house at the moment because that was all pretty much done last year, but there are some bits and pieces I want to sort out because I need to do some more decluttering. And the car boot sales here sort of kick off at the end of April, and we've got so much stuff. In fact, the one place I really do need to sort out is my garage, because it's full of things that can go to either the charity shop or can be sold on or go to a car boot sale. So I do need a really good sort out, to be honest, and so that is a mission I need to accomplish. You never know, I might start it this week if I've got time and I feel up to it. And we'll see what the weather's doing as well, because my garage is separate to my house. It's at the end of my garden. So if it's raining and miserable outside, I can't be bothered to go down the garage, but I will have to be bothered at some point. And if the weather stays nice, it's not too bad at the moment, but if we get a dry spell, I'll be able to do the garden and start sorting out the garage. So we'll do a big declutter, and hopefully soon as well I'm going to be taking a trip to Birmingham's Bullring Shopping Centre. So I'm going to do a bit of a haul, but more of a show you around Birmingham type video as well. And I've got some of the places that I want to go and visit in mind that I'm dying to show you. So keep watching this space, and until next Sunday, have a great week. Stay safe, stay in the boat, and keep doing all things good. Thank you for joining me this week, and I will see you next Sunday. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.